Hello, my name is Mauricio Sulaiman. Welcome to a new Boxcast by the WBC. Today I'm going to be talking about a great topic, instant replay. Over and over and over, we have been repeating the much needed for the world unify in implementing instant replay. The WBC has experienced it since 15 years ago. We use it mostly all over the world, with the exception of the British Boxing Board of Control in the UK and a few commissions in the United States which do not allow the instant replay to be utilized to review controversial actions that certainly can change the result of the fight. I can say more than ever that this time in the Riyadh season WBC Boxing Grand Prix, we confirmed the absolute greatness of utilizing instant replay. I am very grateful to DAZN and their technical team who provided the service to help our administration of the Grand Prix. We had countless times in which we reviewed knockdowns. We had a few knockdowns that the referee missed. We review and then we call time, and it was all done during the resting period. So we don't take time away from the action. We call the referee and we clarified saying that was a knockdown, or times that he called it a knockdown and it was not a knockdown.
The first knockdown. This is a WBC Instant Replay review.
I love the uppercuts.
Did the ropes keep him up?
No. That is. The ref can still do that, but that is not a knockdown.
The thing is, though,
even if your backs go into the ropes, that's not a knockdown. Ropes keeping you up, meaning you got to sit down on the ropes.
We had plenty of those. We had the cut, whether the punch or the headbutt created a cut. We had a couple of those.
Absolutely.
And now he's doing this. As we take a look back at the WBC Instant Replay review here of the knockdown in the final round.
I don't see what, there's no review. It looked like to me Alvarez threw himself over, to be honest. I mean, there's no heavy shot. I know they had the head clash before that, or somewhere in there. But then there's a couple of shots he got caught with an uppercut, and then that one pushes him over.
No, like I said before, he wasn't hurt from none of this.
And it was just certainly humbling to see the hard work of the personnel by DAZN, the hard work of the WBC team, and the panel who makes the final decision. There have been many instances in which important fights should go to the instant replay, and it does not happen. Why? Whether it is resistance to change, which is a natural human nature of us, whether it is abuse of power, in which they say we do what we say and that's it, or whether it is ignorance of not understanding the need to be technologically up to date when we are in 2025 and every single sport utilizes this technology and they use instant replay to make the just and fair decision. Let's review a few examples in which instant replay should be utilized and it was not.
Here tonight. Valero with both hands down. Valero saying that he caught an elbow. Now he's got a gash over his right head.
Yeah, that didn't come from a punch. I guarantee you that. Elbow of Antonio DeMarco. The left elbow will come around and hit the forehead. The right hand was there, and there comes the elbow. There's no question
that everybody loved had passed away. He fought that fight with a heavy heart following the death of Dan. He had to overcome big height and reach disadvantages, and there you have the clash of heads, and Russell Moore immediately calls time. It may be just the damage.
Accidental head.
All right, let's take a look at it here real quickly now. Martirosyan was coming in He actually ran right into a left jab and then the head. But I tell you, that jab was, he walked right into that jab first.
Relax for a second.
All right, let's take a look at here again now. Martirosyan with the jab. Now watch, there's the left jab and then the clash of heads. The jab first, so I think they probably both did.
Well enough to fight, where you got to be able to open your eye, though.
Okay.
He's asking Martirosyan to open his eye, and he can't do it. They may stop this fight if that was the case, because Russell Mora called it an accidental headbutt, which means that if they do stop the fight here, they're going to go to the scorecards.
Now, let's review some of the examples that successfully utilize the instant replay.
Against Sonny Fredrickson. The winner will be in good shape in a division that's absolutely... He chased him back, and they're saying that's no knockdown. Saucedo was trying to track and trace Barboza, but it was a slip. That was a knockdown. That was a knockdown. Well, we will show the replays here. Now, keep in mind, here in the state of Nevada, they do have the new replay rule. They have the outside the ring review official who's in position to review things. The new Nevada state rule. There's Joe Cortez. Let's listen in.
Okay. Stay there. That was ruling knockdown from a further review.
There it is. It works. And isn't that great news when we have the big fight?
Let's call it knockdown from the further review, okay? It's not a slip.
So score the knockdown for Alex Saucedo. Well done, Tim Bradley.
Score the knockdown.
Listen to me.
Score the knockdown.
He threw a wild shot, got himself off balance.
Time in.
Protect yourself at all times.
And by the way, for everybody who spent the entire day...
These are just a few examples of the greatness of instant replay. I hope that you have enjoyed this WBC Boxcast and you go out and promote wherever you are, however you can do it, the use of instant replay, because we deserve to give boxers a fair result. We deserve to give fans the respect, and we deserve also to give the promoters, the networks, the sponsors a clean sport that is absolutely reliable on what is fair. Thank you very much. Enjoy the Boxcast by the WBC, and see you soon.